in the wreck, catches a lob on the break, and sends up another. It's a close game, but hey, a highlight is a highlight. Great way to reward everyone for running hard and looking out for each other. I almost get teary-eyed thinking about it. It's so beautiful. Which pass deserves your assistance? Vote now for your top play of the week. Today, I'm passing out gratitude cards to the Kings players, and I'm thankful for all of you. Thanks for voting and sending in plays. Next week, you'll select the top play of Season 6. Oh, hey, DeMontis, I have something for you. Wait up.
Starting Five is your chance to compete with a full NBA team against another My Player.
Your My Player takes their position on the team that you select.
So, you
come my way, this was meant for me. Trying to share my story, this is history. Now this not a mystery. Stop without a hating, dog, man, this is meant for me. I'ma let bygones be bygones. I'ma keep rapping till I turn into an icon. Back against the ropes, kept swinging like Tyson. Back in the booth, now I'm snapping as a python. Had to rise up to the horizon. Use my words to connect, no Verizon. Speak the truth, I'ma show you chase your dreams. I'm living proof, not the industry type, but I'ma grind from the roots. Ooh, see my family struggle from the start. I'm gonna change the trajectory, put some respect to me. Plant the seeds daily, foundation, that's the recipe. If you walked in my shoes, then you knew this meant for me. Whatever come my way, this was meant for me. Trying to share my story, this is history. Now this not a mystery. Stop without a hating, dog, man, this is meant for me. Whatever come my way, this was meant for me. Trying to share my story, this is history. Now this not a mystery. Stop without a hating, dog, man, this is meant for me. I mean, look, at the end of the day, I'm here to be the voice for the people and break the generational curse. Stand for something and not just fall for anything. Never get it twisted when I'm in the booth. You already know I'ma speak my truth. I'ma share my pain, I'ma share my story. You can walk the way with me through the glory. God be the glory.
Pull up with tens, one-on-one never again. One-on-one, get the cake and the butter, I count it like hustle the money all in. Rhyme in the town in the drop top coupe in the motor in the trunk you can hear. And all about how they want me to lose. Missing it up, one-on-one missing it in. One-on-one messing with kick. One-on-one and that's it. Come to the spot, I got one-on-one pieces and all of them cost me a grip. Come to the US, good service, I'm ready to tip. You know when I'm hip, I don't got a trip. You know I ain't no little bit of shrimp. We switching locations in the gym. She said she don't wanna say gonna no more. She about to start calling me him. I'm him. I need you making it hot. The stakes is high, the prices is high. I'm about to fly to Dubai. I'm gone. Horse and boo, HB on the tie. I with the one-on-one ride. And come from I let her slide. I come and I come to get mine. Pop out on the beat like surprise. One-on-one pull up with tens. One-on-one never again. One-on-one get the cake and the butter. I count it like hustle the money all in. Rhyme in the town in the drop top coupe in the motor in the trunk you can hear. And all about how they want me to lose, but I'm W, due for a win.
prolific, so gifted. I'm the type that's gon' go get it, no kidding. In front of your building, sitting on the steps feeling no feelings. Last night it was a cold. You gotta keep the devil in his hole. But you know how it go. I'm front line every time it's sold. Flow, run and shoot pro. 458 drop, playing bulletproof soul. Every few shows I just buy some new gold. Circle got smaller, everybody can't go. Downtown Diamond District, jewelers like yo. Hustle, holla at me, I got Cubans on the low. Through the Cancun, on the boat. Then dock that Tulum, just love, evolution. I'm integrated vertically, I blew it. They tell me hustle, dumb it down, you might confuse them. This ain't that weirdo rap you used to. I'm a urban legend, South Central in a certain section. Can't express how I curb the Texas. Guesses, evidence of a divine presence. Blessings, held me down at times I seem reckless. Got an L but got an E for effort. Dropped him off in the Mojave Desert, then left him. Ain't no answer to these trick questions. Money making nip, straighten out my jewelry on my dresser. Well known, flick up and roll, snatch from Rico's till T-shows. Whatever, playing chess, not checkers. Boy, you clever. See, bro, you ain't living by the street code. Been through all these motions up and down like a seesaw. I can never view you as my equal. Wanna hear your CD phone. I'm finna take it there. This time around, I'ma make it clear. Spoke some things into the universe and they appear. I say it's work that I won't say it's fair. Find your purpose or you wasting there. Though y'all scared. Eyes open, I can see it clear. They don't make them bar none, they don't make them real. They don't make it where I'm from, they don't take it here. They ain't seeing due time, I be making meals. Bossed up in this game, I've been making deals. Get your lawyer on the phone, we can make it real. I got checks and balance.
I can hear the storm brewing. I can feel it.
Hello and welcome to our coverage of the WNBA on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Washington Mystics going up against the Las Vegas Aces. I'm Blake Suniga, and with me at the broadcast table are Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi.
And we're in the thick of the WNBA season now, fellas.
Yeah, this is when you start to feel those aches and pains. Second half of the season is when it catches up to you.
Yeah, and for the teams that come out on top, it's usually the ones that are able to persevere through those challenges.
Here we go.
Tip-off goes to Washington. Here's Ipupa.
Pass to McCowan.
Young. Clock at 6. Shot from 12. Comes out of the gate empty. Outside, Diggin Smith. And here's Goddess. To the middle. Dolson. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Scoring inside, it's about a lot of things. To me, touch is most important. And Dolson knows how to get the ball in the hoop.
Pass to Young. Back to Deladon. Outside Edwards.
Now McCowan.
Guarded by Dolson.
Here's Young.
Three-pointer. It's good from long range.
That's the product of hard work. Young has turned herself into a knockdown three-point shooter.
Now here is Goddess. Back to Diggins Smith. Pass to Goddess. Outside Diggins Smith. Bangs home the trifecta.
What a competitor. Diggins Smith, the three of her own. Just tremendous fire and styling.
Here's Young. And she lays it straight in.
It's so hard to contain her. I mean, she just gets it done however she has to do it.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And here's Goddess. And here's Nneka from the arc. Another three for Las Vegas.
Zero hesitation. That's how Nneka Ogwumike plays. When she gets the ball, she wants to fire.
Outside Young. Edwards with the screen. Young shot is off. And the Aces with possession. Pass to Wilson. Diggins Smith. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first quarter. Now Goddess. Ogwumike. Deladon covering. Ogwumike, that's good.
Red hot out of the gates. 4 for 4 shooting.
The Mystics trailing. Here's Ipupa. Outside Young. Screen by Deladon. Pass to Ipupa. Edwards. The three-pointer, no good.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
Dolson. That's good, and it's Asia Wilson with the assist.
Yeah, good job working it down low and getting the high percentage look.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
To stop the run. Goes back up. Tries yet again. Young's shot is off.
Well, offensively speaking, it has been a tough quarter for her.
Here's Diggins Smith. And she gets it to go.
They're doing a nice job of stringing together solid possessions and building that lead up.
Yeah, and that's the key right there. Consistency. They'll stay in control of this game if they stick with the game plan and don't waste possession.
Absolutely.
Here's Ipupa. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Again, Jackie Young missing.
There's no way around it. It's been a difficult game for her offensively, and it has cost her team.
Yeah, remember that. I mean, that's not an opportunity. She fails to convert very often.
Here's Ipupa. Outside Young. Back to McCowan. The rebound by Asia Wilson. The Aces leading. Pass to Dolson. Plays it in without an inch of room around her.
They're passing the ball very crisply right now.
Their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Up top Young, covered by Goddess. Young shot's good.
Well, you look at Young, she's strong, a bigger guard, and that helps her down low.
Wilson, she's covered by Edwards. Goddess with the ball. There's the triple. Good. First shot, first basket.
Defensively giving up far too many open looks.
To battle back, they'll need to simply shore up their defense. It's as easy as that.
Here's Ipupa. Pass to Edwards. Deladon. Young with it. Covered by Goddess. 5 to shoot. Young's shot is off. Up top, Wilson. Shoots over Edwards. Wilson can't hit. Young with it, working on Dolson. Las Vegas grabs the miss. Over to the wing. Diggins Smith. Deladon covering. Dolson, shot's good.
They've made one bucket after another since getting this game started. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves just yet, Tim. I wouldn't go that far, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
Here's Ipupa. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Young's shot is off.
Rebounding is going to be a focal point for them in this one, fellas.
Yeah, Brian, it has been so far. They've already got a nice edge on the glass.
Pass to Gaddis. Ogumake. Tries it from 16. And again, it's Las Vegas.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Yeah, we'll see how long they can keep it going.
Up top, Young. Covered by Gaddis. Here's Ipupa. Back to Young. Ipupa. Outside Edwards.
And nothing is falling right now for them.
And when Aaliyah Edwards is on the floor, it's easy to see the presence she has in the post.
She has great touch close to the basket as a very efficient scorer. And she's also very athletic. She's a big who can get up the court in a hurry.
She has shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Ipupa. Pass to McCowan. Deladon. Back to McCowan. And here's Deladon. McCowan guarded by Dolson. It's hauled in by Diggins Smith. It's Stephanie Dolson with the drive. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's an 86% accuracy mark. Jackie Young from outside. And Diggins Smith pulls it down.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific in the first quarter.
They were ready to go right from the opening tip.
Now here's Gaddis. Wilson the screen. Here's Gaddis. Cans it from downtown.
And that's what built them the early lead. Killer shooting from beyond the arc.
And the defense needs to recognize that and get out there on those shooters. Pronto.
Young with it, covered by Gaddis. Jackie Young drives in. Pass to Ipupa. Edwards. Deladon outside. Here's Ipupa. And another miss by Washington. Inside. It's stolen by Elena Deladon. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Ipupa. Young. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch.
She is going to buy herself a ticket to the bench if she keeps shooting like she has this quarter so far.
To the left wing. Now here is Gaddis. It could go. And down it went just as the clock hit 0.
Impeccable timing and unbelievable touch.
Well, those are the ingredients you need for some buzzer-beating magic.
And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Aces ahead, just dominating this one. And don't go away, as we'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a bit. A lopsided first quarter in the books as we get ready to begin the second quarter. And a comfortable margin for the Aces here, guys.
Good effort. Very tight defense from them through the first quarter.
Really a big part of why they are up right now. You know, their defense has been on point.
You know, she shouldn't miss those, but, you know, it happens to the best of them.
Down low, McCowan. And it's good. 2 points.
Obviously, McCowan's 6'7" size helps her down low, but she also has a little host of ways to beat you in some nice touch.
Samuelson outside. Pass to Sykes for 3. Still looking for her first make after that miss. 0 for 2. Oakley hits the three-point bomb.
Look, I'm not sure who was supposed to pick her up, but someone's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving her that wide open.
Back to Samuelson.
Now here is Sykes. Takes the 3.
Again, Brittany Sykes missing.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Oakley. No good on the triple. On her right side. And so she draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
First team foul.
She's been in this league for a decade and a half now, but DeWanna Bonner is still going strong.
Yeah, that's maybe her greatest attribute, her consistency of excellence. She can do a lot of things at a high level, and you always love to see her activity level at both ends. She's a coach's dream.
And she knocks down the first one.
With multiple Sixth Woman of the Year awards, Bonner is without a doubt one of the best teammates in WNBA history.
And that's good as she hits both shots.
And here's Melbourne.
He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
Ipupa.
Austin. She's covered by Ogumake.
I like how Austin answers the defensive intensity going right at them.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And first trip to the free throw line for her in this one.
Shakira Austin. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
You have to respect the determination that Shakira Austin brings to the court. She plays extremely hard and will not back down from any matchup.
She hits both from the stripe. Second quarter, and we're a little over a minute and a half in. Bonner outside. Diggins-Smith. Puts it up from 17. Yep, count it.
Effectively scans the defense. Diggins-Smith puts her high basketball IQ to good use.
Pass to Austin. Great D that time from Neko Ogumake.
They've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers, too.
Yeah, it's been a gritty performance and a physical brand of basketball, but, hey, that's how you win.
Bring your lunch pail.
Now here's Diggins-Smith. She has 7. 2 points. That one goes in.
What concentration from Diggins-Smith, able to take the contact and work through it.
Pass to McCowan.
Over Reese. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Good work on the boards. Allowed them to get multiple looks on the same trip and really made the defense work.
Now here's Diggins-Smith. 9 points in the game. A rebound by Melbourne. The Mystics on offense. Out to the wing. Pass to McCowan. Rebound by the Aces. Outside, Diggins-Smith. Drills it from outside.
Well, with the commanding presence, a good motor, and a high level of activity, Diggins-Smith is truly one of a kind.
Here's Melbourne. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Drills the three-pointer.
Three's going down quickly at both ends.
What an answer. You come at me with the three, I'm coming right back.
Everybody gets a three.
Now here is Sykes. Takes the three. And it's Austin with the rebound.
She might want to maybe defer for a while. She's had her chances this quarter, but nothing's falling.
To the right side. Pass to McCowan. Ipupa, guarded by Diggins Smith. It's hauled in by Reese. On her right side. Here's Ogumake. No good. Her first miss after 3 makes. And Washington has possession. Here's Ipupa. It's Melbourne. From outside, off the mark. Now here's Diggins Smith. Not a lot of room. To the paint. Here's Reese. It's good. The assist that time from Skylar Diggins Smith.
As good of a decision maker as we've seen in this league, Skylar Diggins Smith.
Pass to Austin. Rebound by the Aces. Sykes outside. From downtown. And it's Austin with the rebound.
Her three-point shot has been real rough here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped her from attempting them, but it's time to give it a rest.
Austin, great positioning on the putback.
Always bringing the energy. Shakira Austin with effort points, and those buckets feel bigger than just 2.
Bonner outside. The three-pointer off the mark. The Mystics really having a tough go here. And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
And she gets the bucket.
Took advantage of some shoddy D there. They got to at least get a finger on her.
Sykes outside. Back to Diggins Smith. McCowan with the rebound.
She kind of short-armed that shot after doing a nice job of getting open.
Pass to Austin. Here's Ipupa. Now Melbourne. Just 3 to shoot. Fires top of the key. And it's Angel Reese with the rebound.
That's too good a look to pass up there, despite the result.
Now here's Ogumake, guarded by Austin. Ogumake misses.
That's the kind of D that's needed when she's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over her.
Pass to McCowan. Oakley. It's hauled in by the Aces. Sykes, right side. Tries again. That shot off the mark.
A real defensive lapse there. She's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. They're lucky she didn't punish him there.
The shot's good.
She's really getting involved in the offense here after being held without a single point in the first quarter.
And the Aces call time here. Teams making some changes here. the Aces with the ball. They have a 19-point lead. To end the drought. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Get your popcorn ready. Her performance from long range has been something to behold, something to admire.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, that's been her shot today.
Here's Ibupa. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Pass to Young. 6 on the shot clock. Tries to break her ice. It's hauled in by the Aces.
A solid performance inside. You know, their rebounding, it's been terrific.
They're putting together a great game, aren't they? Strong performances throughout, and they've just been strong on the glass.
And it sets a tone.
Now here's Goddess. 12 points for her. And it's in.
Just going to work inside. How about the use of touch and agility from Reese?
Here's Ipupa. Pass to Young. That one falls.
And this is how you finish through contact. Young showing some strength.
Goddess with the ball. To the wing, right side. Wilson. She's covered by Edwards. And here's Goddess. To the inside. Terrific assist and a nice finish. Just a solid play all around.
She did so well to lead her teammate right to the ideal spot. That's the kind of playmaking coaches like to see.
Outside Edwards. Austin. Al Melbourne. Pass to Edwards.
Bodied her up and made her alter the trajectory of the shot that time.
Definitely. Some very sound defense played on that trip down.
Now here's Goddess. Wilson sets a screen. Here's Goddess. And she's good on the 3-ball.
They aren't taking their foot off the pedal. They just keep on adding to their score.
Yeah, I mean, it's never a good idea to back off, and it doesn't look like that thought has even crossed their mind.
Credit the head coach for pushing this team.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Aces on top, running away with this one. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter going. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close. And we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third started. We've seen Goddess really having a great game.
Quite simply, she's been terrific. This is just what they need from her.
And a double-double in just one half of basketball? You can't ask for anything more as a coach.
And the Aces with possession. Pass to Dolson. Here's Goddess. Back to Dolson. Count that one as her 7th make in 8 attempts. That's a scorching 86%.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Such a pretty pass.
I don't have an exact number for you, but I can tell you we've seen it a lot. Okay, let's just say that. Strictly using assists as the measuring stick, they've been by far the better team. Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team, and that 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Not to mention what it says on the scoreboard, they're really pushing them around.
Now here's Goddess. Wilson. Aaliyah Edwards, strong defensive effort. Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
Pass to Diggins-Smith. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
One of the most coachable players in the league. Diggins-Smith's curiosity leads to her constant improvement.
Here's Ipupa. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Outside Young. Ipupa guarded by Diggins-Smith. And here's Deladon. Just her first attempt. Doesn't go that time.
Not how you want to kick off the second half with 3 straight misses.
And that one's good. Ogumake.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. And I know nobody likes a traffic jam, but this defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Yeah, nobody likes the traffic jam. We can agree on that. They can't allow the offense to get those high-quality looks inside.
Now here's Ogumake. 9 points in the game. Goddess. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Ogumake for 3. That's another one for her. Her 5th in just 7 shots.
That's just great ball movement.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with a purpose. The D has not been able to keep up.
Here's Ipupa. Deladon outside. Inside. Wilson with the steal. Fast break, Las Vegas. And that one's good. Ogumake.
Well, you know, offensively, Brian, they've been really special.
Yeah, you nailed it, Tim. No matter what the defense has thrown at them, they've just kept piling up the points.
And more points.
Here's Ipupa. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Deladon outside to end the run. Outside Young. Pass to Edwards. And Stephanie Dolson with the block.
A tremendous shot blocker. Dolson's length at 6'5" and defensive IQ lead the swats.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Now here is Goddess. 15 points in the game. To the middle. And that one's good. Wilson.
They're going on a nice little run here.
And getting to the rack has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Pass to Young. Deladon. That's in, coming off an assist from Jackie Young.
Down low, Deladon has the ability to score in droves. It's part of why she normally scores around 20 points, sometimes even more most nights.
Down low, Dolson. And the layup's good off the glass.
This has been a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring from the paint.
You know, really, that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to drop shots in.
Now here's Deladon. 5 points in the game.
And she's having a quarter, converting at a high percentage.
Pass to Wilson. The fadeaway. And the Aces tack on 2 more.
Coaches love a solid shooter like Wilson, a player you can rely on to get production from.
Here's Ipupa. She's covered by Ogumake. Here's Ipupa. Quiet so far offensively, searching for her first points of the game. Now here is Goddess. Here's Diggins-Smith. Here's Wilson. And the layup falls.
And not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them inside.
Now here's Young, covered by Goddess. Deladon outside. Over Ogumake. Deladon, shots good.
She's been a real positive factor. Though, as a team, they're still falling a bit short there.
To the paint. Here's Dolson. She's still hot. That's basket number 9 out of 10 shots. 90% is an A in my book and anyone's book. Young with it. 9 points in the game. Pass to Edwards. Back to Young. Three-pointer. Here's McCowan. Back to Edwards. Here's the three. Las Vegas grabs the miss.
And still a goose egg for her in the scoring column.
Pass to Goddess. To the inside. Dolson's shot's good.
They're not rotating quickly enough on defense down low.
They've got to provide more resistance inside.
And they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They got to score.
Here's Young. And that one comes up a bit short.
Misfires again, and the ball simply refuses to cooperate with her.
And here's Goddess. She's got 15. Misses for the first time this game. She's 5 for 6. Pass to Deladon. Now Edwards. Doesn't go for her. Good work defensively by Stephanie Dolson.
Well, she's really losing her confidence out there. Correct me if I'm wrong, that's 0 field goals made in the game.
Now here's Goddess. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Here's McCowan. And she's going for the alley-oop. It's stolen by Neko Gumake. Here we go, one-on-one. Wilson in the post, guarded by Young. Shoots from 8, and again, it's Las Vegas.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
No luck needed. It is working for sure. 5 of their last 6 field goals, they've come from inside the paint.
Now here's Young. She's got 9. Inside. It's stolen by Neko Gumake. Out to the right wing. Now here is Goddess. D right on her. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
And their lead gets even more enormous. They played terrific basketball at both ends.
No doubt about it. I certainly can't think of an area where they've underperformed.
And neither can I.
Now here's Deladon. Count it. Good.
She is a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they would be if she was not having this kind of a quarter.
Bucket is good.
The more touches she gets, the more the lead grows.
Now Deladon. 11 points in the game. Pass to McCowan. Outside Young. Deladon outside. That's in, coming off an assist from Jackie Young.
3 points.
We didn't see much from her the first half, but she's making up for lost time.
Now here is Goddess. Guarded by Young. And that one's good. Goddess. And Washington has possession. Outside Young. Pass to Deladon. McCowan. Guarded by Dolson. With 1 on the clock. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Aces ahead, opening a huge gap. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. Welcome back. Fourth quarter of action starting up in what has been a one-side show. And Washington has possession. Pass to Melbourne. The three. It's hauled in by Reese. Here's Goddess. Fade away. And the Aces tack on 2 more.
Well, they've built this lead through plays exactly like that. She's easily been the most consistent performer.
No question about that. I mean, she's just hitting everything in sight.
Oakley sinks the three-pointer.
You know what? I don't care how far from the bucket she is. You've got to have a defender on her. She's just too good from long range.
Now here's Bonner. Now here is Goddess. Pass to Cannon. From outside the arc. Gets it to go from downtown.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
Here's Ipupa. Covered by Goddess. To the middle. Right wing. 6 to shoot. Shoots. It's hauled in by the Aces.
Well, sometimes they're going to miss even the easiest of chances.
Back to Sykes. Jacks up a 3. And the Aces another 3.
Well, beyond the arc, Sykes can be pretty choosy. But she finds an angle she likes and drills it.
Pass to Austin. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. It doesn't go for her. Sykes, right side. They set a pick. Puts one up from 19. Tried to bank it in, but misses.
She's been ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Now Melbourne. Lets the 3 fly. The Mystics again can't hit.
She's gotten cold, and I'm not sure she's their best option offensively as they look to cut this deficit. It's fun to watch. Each year she plays in the league, Sykes' jumper gets better, and she gets more confident in it too.
They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right. Their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark. Oakley. And another miss by Washington. And it's the Aces with the ball. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
And after a scoreless first half, she's come to life here in the second half.
Here's the Mystics with the ball. Screen by Austin. Here's Melbourne. She's guarded by Sykes. Pass to Melbourne to stop the drought. But they recover it.
And you can just feel the desperation now. They're starting to lose their composure offensively.
They're clearly from their composure.
And she makes good on the layup.
Solid work right there. There's a big difference in field goal percentages of these teams in the second half.
And that difference has come about because we've got one team moving sharply, getting good shots, and the other just a little bit stagnant. It's tough to watch.
Yeah, one coach did his job at halftime. The other, not so much.
And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
All the scoring in tight is coming at that end of the court.
They've found holes in the D, and they're really exploiting them.
Launches a 3. And another miss by Washington. And they're in complete control.
Everything they're doing, it's been working out. Wow.
Goddess with the ball. Pass to Cannon. Bonner outside. Goddess. Here's Sykes. And again, it's Las Vegas.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show she's putting on this quarter.
Here's Melbourne. The Mystics again can't hit.
Offensively, she's hurting them more than she's helping them this quarter.
Pass to Sykes. Goddess. Down low. Reese gets the bucket.
Well, there's hot guys, and there's really hot. They can't miss.
Sometimes an individual will go on a shooting tear like this, but a whole team?
This is special, Brian.
Here's Ipupa. And here's Melbourne. They need this. Drains the three-pointer.
Look, if you give her enough room outside, she's going to take advantage and more often than not knock down that shot.
Now it's Reese. Shoots over Austin. Reese, no good.
Well, for what's a routine shot, she looked a little nervous on that release, wouldn't you say?
Pass to Ipupa. And here's Melbourne. No good that time. And nice D from Angel Reese. Here's Goddess. The three-pointer is on target.
Nice read from the forward, Angel Reese right there. She's really reliable when it comes to finding her open teammates.
Pass to Ipupa. The floater. And Bonner pulls it down. And here's the fast break. Here's Goddess. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brittany Sykes.
She's really pummeled these defenders today, no matter who has been on her.
Now Goddess. The three is up. The shot off that time. The Mystics on offense. It's Melbourne. And the three off target.
The defense has to be real thrilled to see her keep shooting those threes. She has been brutal this half.
Reese gets the bucket.
Well, we saw this in her collegiate career. The fear of contact does not exist in Angel Reese.
Here's Melbourne. She's guarded by Sykes. Pass to Austin. Ipupa.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Melbourne. The Mystics again can't hit. It's Brittany Sykes on the wing. Now here is Goddess. Shot clock at 6. The baseline jumper goes down.
She's their go-to scorer, and when she shoots the ball like she has today, that is what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Here's Ipupa. And here's Melbourne. Pass to Edwards. Shot to stop the drought. Rebound by the Aces. Now here is Goddess. Puts up a three. Good on the three-point shot.
What a final quarter they're having from downtown. A bunch of threes falling to them.
And they might as well keep going back to the well. Work that perimeter while they're hot.
And work it to the final whistle.
Here's Melbourne. Over Sykes. Melbourne. Good. And they've been really controlling this one.
Never want to get too complacent, though.
Pass to Bonner. Goddess. The tray. Another three for Las Vegas.
Terrific run to put this ball game away.
And now let's see just how much longer they keep that foot on the accelerator.
They got to keep it on the accelerator to the finish line.
Here's Melbourne. Screened by Austin. Shoots the three. There buries the long-range jumper.
Oh, some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, it sure didn't take him long to go and get those 3 points back.
6-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Goddess with the ball. Another three for Las Vegas.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Yeah, I don't know if it's been by design or by accident, but either way, it's been impressive.
Maybe the coach just went up to the locker room chalkboard and just put a number 3 out there.
Here's Ipupa. So it's the Aces winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
This game really a defining game for what they can do when they're playing at their best. Being here at home helps, but the execution anywhere was terrific.
So that's going to do it for this one, folks.
Fell in love with my mirror, married that your crew now. With the worldwide giver. Why?
Same troop, I just had to read it. Ain't know my name, I ain't had to repeat it. I'm with the ride with the blah blah. All that like Kel and get it.